Hey everyone, hope everyone had a good weekend. So, as you know, generally, whenever you want to do trading in the evening time, we generally use 3 minutes time frame. So, let me quickly explain you what is the process we use. Always have a 30 minutes time frame in one part of your window and use 3 minutes or 5 minutes in the second part. In the 30 minutes, it is like it will give you a high level direction. Whether the ticker is bullish or bearish, we'll know that. And then on the other side, so this is for your planning purpose, whereas the second one is for your execution purpose. So the high level time frame will tell you whether the overall market direction is bullish or bearish. So if you see here in 30 minutes for GC, it is telling that if GC drops below 4387.6, then it can go to 4352. That means mainly if as of now it is 4411.7, but it is bearish only if it goes below 43.87. That means unless it goes below 43.87, we will not look at sell opportunities. Until that time, mainly it is bullish. So that is your high level time frame is telling overall GC is bullish. It will become bearish only when it breaks the support. There is a strong support at 43.87. Only if it breaks at 43.87.6, don't look for the sell opportunities until that point of time. So your T5 in 30 is also showing that overall the trend is bullish for GC. So one is the stable, second is your T5 in 30 minutes. Both are telling overall the trend is bullish. That means we'll mainly look for the buy. So whenever you want to do buy, always we look for a drop. Whenever there is a drop and then if it starts going up, we'll take the buy opportunities. So buy on the dip. So first thing is you are understanding whether the trend is bullish or bearish by looking at the T5, by looking at the table in 30 minutes, we'll understand whether the trend is bullish or bearish. So that is the first part is done. That means based on 30 minutes time frame, the trend is bullish for GC. Now we are in 3 minute time frame, right? In the non-US market, only in US we use 5 minutes, whereas if it is non-US Asia market or Europe markets, we use 3 minutes time frame. Again, you have different things which will tell you whether the trend is bullish or right. In higher time frame, it is bullish. And also, if you see the lower time frame, there are so many visual clues which will tell you what is the trend. So first thing is your clouds. Your clouds are green and blue. That means the trend is bullish. Then if you see the dots on each candle, right? If you see the dots on each candle, if the dots are green, that means the trend is bullish. So that is also telling the overall trend is bullish. Then if you see this table, this is also telling that GC overall. So if you see RSI is bullish, moving averages EMA is bullish, moving average to EMA2 bullish, moving average 3 EMA3 bullish, VWAP is bullish. So there are so many green factors. Only MACD is bearish, but everything else is bullish. So because of all different reasons, it is telling that overall GC is good for a buy opportunity, right? It is telling, okay, only look for the buy signals. Don't, if you get a sell signal, don't short, only look for the buy opportunities because there are so many factors which are bullish. So one is your clouds are bullish, your dots are bullish, your overall uh, so many factors are green, only one is red, so many are green, some of them are neutral. Because of so many reasons, it is telling that your higher time frames are bullish because of different reasons. It is telling you that okay, now don't look for the short. As of now, the overall trend is bullish. higher time frame, in lower time frame, trend is bullish. So only look for the buy opportunities. That's what this table is also telling you. So if you get a sell, generally we don't take the sell up unless you have sell recommendation here. We don't take the sell signals. We only look for the buy opportunities. So whenever we see a buy signal, we can take a buy opportunity. So there are, because sometimes we get tempted to short. You short and suddenly it may drop little bit and suddenly start going further up. So whereas it is telling that because the higher time frame, lower time frame, everything is looking bullish, don't take the sell signals. We, software is telling you that it is recommended to only focus on the buy opportunities, buy signals. Don't take the sell signal. So whenever, so now you got a, there is a little drop. So whenever it comes to this cloud and you see a buy signal, we can get buy opportunities on gold. So like that, whenever you want to take any trades, that is the process. You see whether to take buy opportunity or sell opportunity. This table will tell you which one is the better, right? Whether you should look at buy or whether you should look at sell signals. Because if you see here, right, you got a sell, but there is a buy where the movement is much higher. You got a sell, but buy is right. Your sell signals are very short-lived, right? Here you got a sell signal, but only one, two candles, then nearly 20 candles it went up. Unless it drops below 43.87, our focus is mainly to look at the buy opportunities. So now whenever we get a buy signal, we'll take the only we'll focus on buy opportunities. Same thing, right? Let us go and look at silver. So again, silver 30 minutes is bullish. Same thing it is telling only if silver drops below 67.5, look at the buy opportunity. And only it is bearish when it drops up below all those. So there is a strong support here. If price is above that, that means the trend is bullish. Only when it breaks 67.5, that is where the trend becomes bearish. So higher time frame is bullish. Same thing here. Again, the clouds are bullish. All the dots are bullish. Your most of these factors, MACD, RSI, moving MA1, EMA1, EMA2, EMA3, everything is bullish. So there are so many green factors. Only stochastic is bearish. But because there are so many bullish, so it is telling that overall watch out for the buy signals only. Don't get tempted to take shorts. Only take the buy opportunities. So if there is a small pullback and then if we get a buy signal, we'll take the sell opportunities. No, sorry, we will take only buy opportunities on silver. So that's what by looking at this, right? Initially, just try to see okay what where we are, what is happening in 30-minute time frame, what is happening in the smaller time frame. But once you understand that, then you can just focus on this one. Okay, if this says that buy recommendation, then I'll only look for the buy opportunities. If this table sells sale recommendation, then you only look at the sell opportunities. So let us look at crude oil. Same thing, crude oil is also buy recommendation. NQ also buy recommendation. NKD is neutral, right? It is telling wait, don't take a buy or don't take a sell. As of now, the trend is mixed. It is choppy. So, right, it is coming below the clouds, but it is not still totally below the clouds. There are some which are bullish, some which are bearish. So don't take either buy or don't take sell for some time. Then yes, here you have a buy recommendation. Price came all the way to this cloud and then it is trying to go up. So that is what we want to do, right? Whenever buy your recommendation is buy recommendation, you want a small pullback, and then when it starts going up from the pullback, that is where we want to enter. So I'll take a long on yes. So I took a long opportunity on ES. So we are holding ES long. So one thing you can do is if you want to look at any other tickers, you see like where is right, you see last 4 5 candles. See where is the lowest point. So out of last 4 5 candles, this is the lowest candle. So just to go below the lowest candle and you can add a stop loss. So that in case suddenly if there is a drop or something, you want to take a stop loss and book profits on something. So around 69.05, we can go and add a stop loss. So I looked at last 5 candles. The below the lowest value, I kept a stop loss here. Then again, we can look at silver, GC, whichever. You got a you got a pullback, and then again it is trying to go up. We'll take a buy signal with GC. And now we have long with GC and long with ES. So we took long on ES and long on GC. So I kept a sell order at 6908.75 because we have some sellers here. We have resistance here. So I want to book profit if it goes close to this resistance. Now, if you see GC nearly 640, $660, I'm taking profits on GC because it went all the way to the top, nearly $650 with GC. You can do this in a personal account or prop account. So if you do it in personal account, you need to have some investment like 5 to 10,000. If you do it in a prop account, the advantage is you can do on 5 accounts, 10 accounts at same time without investing your own money. That is the advantage with prop firms. So NQ and silver are very volatile. So if you're trading NQ or silver, you have to only look at those tickers because they move very quickly. They make very big profits. Or if you we can also lose big with NQ and silver. Whereas GC and ES are more stable. They want to suddenly move. The volatility is not so high. So generally with ES, GC, you can trade multiple tickers at the same time. So that's why we took GC long and ES long instead of silver and NQ would have made much more profits. But you have to only look at one ticker at a time when you are trading either silver or NQ. So same thing whether it is stocks, options, futures, cryptos, currencies, whatever it is, the logic is same. Use 30 minutes to look at the overall direction and then use a 3 minute or 5 minute for to take the trades, the actual trades. The execution is always done on a lower time frame. The planning to understand what is the trend, use the higher time frame. If you get a sell signal and if the dot is green, that means it is not a good sell opportunity. If you get a sell and if the dot is red, that is a good sell opportunity. So for example, here you got a sell signal, but the dot is green. But you got a strong buy, the dot is green here. So with sell, you should have a red. With a buy, you should have a green. So here you got a buy and the dot is green. The overall recommendation is buy. Then it will make a huge move. So if you get a sell and if the dot is green, that means basically right. So these are different ways. One is by looking at the clouds, you can find it. Second is you have buy recommendation here. Third is you can look at the higher time frame. Fourth is you got a sell, but if the dot is green, that means it is not a good sell opportunity. If you get a buy and if the dot is green, that means there is a confluence. This is telling it will go up, this is telling it will go up. The clouds are telling it will go up. So unless you are somewhere close to the resistance, here you are close to the sell zone. But otherwise, generally, if you get a buy and the green dot, they are generally good opportunities. So if you can avoid the wrong sells and focus on the, then you'll make nice success. Right? So by recommendation, clouds are green and blue. That means whenever you get a pullback, you got a buy, the dot is green. T5 is also green. Your RSI is 68. Strength is above 30. MACD is bullish. But you don't need to look at each and everything. Right? This table will give you additional confidence, but it is looking at all these factors and telling, okay, you only look at the buy opportunity. Don't take a sell. If you find a sell also, you can ignore the sell. Only take the buy opportunities, buy or strong buy. Right? These are resistance levels, so support levels. So whenever you put the information, it will populate everything in the table. So one simple logic is whenever you get a buy signal, wait until the candle closes and see whether the dot is green or not. If this dot is green, then you get a buy signal. That is a very good opportunity to go long. Here you got a sell signal, but the dot is not red, right? It is gray. That means the trend is not bearish. Then you can ignore it. Here, even if you get a sell signal, the dot is green. So we'll ignore the sell offer because then it may only go a little bit till here or here and again go up further. So you have so many clues on the screen which will tell you what signal you don't take. You don't try to take both buy and sell opportunities. You see if the trend is bullish, you focus on the buy opportunities. If the trend is bearish, you focus on the sell opportunities. Rather than trying to take both buy and sell, only focus on one side based on different factors. So for NQ, you got a sell signal, but the candle is still green here. So then you don't take a sell signal. You don't try to short it. In this case, you got a buy, but the dots are red. So it is little risky. Your T5 is green, it is telling buy recommendation, but your dots are red. So it's 70% you have probability for it to go up, 30% there is a risk. So when you get a buy, if the dots are green, if your T5 is green, you have a buy recommendation, then they are the best opportunities. Your T5 is green in 30 minutes. In 5 minutes it is 3 minutes it is green. You got a buy, you have a green dot, you have a buy recommendation. Then these are the best opportunities. Your clouds are green, T5 green, dots are green. So in every candle, it is looking at the buying volume, selling volume. It is telling that overall buyers are in full control. Mm. So if you look at a higher time frame, then you can hold the trades for much longer time. Otherwise, if you are just a scalper, you don't even need to look at the higher time frame. Just you can go based on the buy recommendation, all the whatever you see here. You can just whenever you, for example, if it breaks below 68.91, then nearly 70, 80 points it will drop. Then you can take a trade here and you can hold overnight. If ES breaks below 68.91, then you can hold until 68.11. So that is the advantage when you have a 30-minute time frame where you don't need to keep watching the chart. Once it breaks 68.91, then you can hold it for next 4 5 hours. As of now, it is above that. So that means we are only looking at the buy opportunities. And I hope the process is clear for everyone. We are looking at two different time frames because always your higher time frame the quality of signals are much stronger compared to smaller time frames like 3 minutes or 5 minutes. So we always look at the higher time frame to understand what is the overall direction of the market, and then you take the actual trades in the lower time frame. So by looking at the table, by looking at the T5, you know what is the trend, higher time frame trend. And then within lower time frame also, you have the buy recommendation, you have the cloud colors, you have the dots, you have the T5, you have so many things which are telling you when to. Then if the trend is overall bullish in higher and lower time frames, then we look for the buy opportunities. If the trend is bearish, higher and lower time frames, then you focus on the sell opportunities, sell signals. Mm, I will take profits here itself, 6908.25, because we already made nice profits with GC. Whatever is in MTFF, that is already here. You have RSI, you have strength, you have everything here. So instead of MTFF, you can watch the table here itself. So you have to delete the indicator and add it back. If any one of you already have FLM or RLM or SLM, then once you delete and add it back, you will see the table, everything. So let me take profit with ES. So RLM is basically a combo of SLM and FLM. So if you have a 6 months plan, you get RLM. If you have a monthly plan, you can either get FLM or SLM. So if you have a 6 months plan, it will help you to do both futures. You put levels for futures and stocks. Then it will do everything. If you don't want the tables, you can go here and just you can uncheck the tables, and then the table will disappear. So we basically book profits on ES and GC. So let me explain one more time. Let me quickly explain about both the indicators, right? These are the two most important indicators we use for stocks, options, futures. The first one is mainly for swing trading. So whenever you want to do swing trades, then we look at the tag and turn. So whenever ES breaks below 68.91, so it is telling that if it goes above this point and then goes below 68.91, you can take a sell trade and you can hold until 68.11. That means above 68.91 it is bullish, but when it goes below 68.91, then you can hold until 68.12. That means if overnight in Europe time frame or something, if it goes below it, then you can make some $1,000 with one trade itself. So that is like a swing trade. We use 30 minutes time frame. Only when it goes below this, you watch out for the sell opportunities. Otherwise, you only look at the buy opportunities. If you look at natural gas, it is telling if it goes below 4.066, there is a possibility it may drop until 3.929. That means it is below 4.066. There is a possibility you may see a drop on natural gas overnight. So you always look with the T5 confluence. Price went all the way to the top. You got a sell signal in T5. You got a bearish tag and turn. This price is below this. This is the target. That means there is a high possibility we may see a drop overnight with natural gas. Silver, it is telling bearish only if it breaks below 67.535. If it breaks 67, below 67.53, you can hold it until 64.78. Like that. So this is for swing trades. You always watch out based on the table, you know where to take short and until what time you can hold. Right? Sometimes it may happen on the same day, sometimes it may take more than one day for this to happen. As of now, it is bullish. So if it is if it goes above this and starts dropping below this point, then this is the target. So you always watch out. So if it breaks below 67.535 and your T5 is also somewhere at the top and is at a red color, then we'll take the shots. Until that time, we won't take the shots. Here you got a bullish tag and turn. T5 came to the bottom, then it went all the way to the top. So that is how you use tag and turn indicator, which is mainly for swing trades, mainly best in if you use in 30 minutes time frame. Right? Whenever you want to buy some stocks, also you use the same logic. For example, Tesla. It is telling it is bearish. When Tesla goes below 477, it may drop until 443. That means you can buy the puts, you can do bear calls if Tesla breaks below 477. Until that point of time, you don't take any short opportunities. If you go to Meta, right, bearish below 667. So it is below 667. Price went all the way to the top. Now T5 is also red and it is below 667. That means your target is 638. There is a high possibility we may see a drop with Meta in next 2 3 days. Then you can buy the puts. You can do bear calls with Meta. If you do bear calls, even if it stays choppy, also you'll make money. Let us look at Nvidia. So it is bullish above 171. The target is 181.32. So price came all the way here. You got a bullish tag and turn. Price came, touched the T5, became green here. So then it went all the way from $171, right? This is nearly $171. It went all the way $10 up. So it hit the target. So that means $9.8 once you got a bullish tag and turn. So if it is still bullish above 171, you can hold until 181. That means you can buy 180 call, or you can buy the stocks here. You can hold them until this point. Now because it came all the way up, it may go a little bit up, and then if you get a bearish tag and turn, you can buy the puts. As of now, the trend is bullish. Let hope that is clear for everyone with tag and turn. Anyone has any questions on tag and turn, how to use it for stocks or futures or for options? Right? Anyone has any questions on tag and turn? Right? Your table, your T5. So we use tag and turn on 30 minutes along with T5 confluence. If you get a bullish tag and turn, you watch out the table. The table will tell you when to enter, when to exit. So for a silver, it is telling it is bearish if it breaks below 67.535. So it is above 69 now. It is telling only watch out for sell signals only when it goes below 67. Until 67, it is trend is very bullish. So now you got a bull signal. That means there is a breakout. Only if it comes and drops below this, then you watch out for the sell. Until that time, buyers are in control. If it breaks this 67, then you can hold until 64.780. For ES also, it is telling only if it goes below 68.91, you can hold. Then only you take the sell signals. Your target is 68.11. Crude oil, it is telling go take short only if it goes below 56.65. The target is 56.16. NKD, take short only if it breaks below 49,600. You can hold until 49,220. So that is the target. So it is telling you when to enter short and what is the target until what time you can hold it. So that is about tag and turn, right? Whether you can do futures or you can do cryptos. Let us take BTC USD. So you got a bearish tag and turn. It is telling it is bearish below 89 to 62. It will drop until 87,848. So whenever Bitcoin goes below 89 to 62, you can make $2,000, nearly $2,000 on it. It will drop all the way to the bottom. Right? For example, TTD, it is telling if it goes below 37.96, target is 36.78. That means now it is below 37.96. We may see a $2 drop here. Oracle. So it is bullish above 177. The target is 201. So now you got a bullish tag and turn. It started going up. We may see it going all the way to 201 and then drop. So if it is bullish above, then this is the target. Yeah, FLM also have strong sell, strong buy. So that is about tag and turn indicator. The indicator will tell you when to buy or when to sell and what is the target. So you know until what time. Immediately you can go to order tab and you can put your stop loss, your target, everything based on that. So your ES is bullish. So if it breaks below 68.91, then you can go do sell. and you can put this one as target, and you go 5 6 points above that, and you can put that as stop loss. In that way, you can hold the trade for 5 6 hours. As of now, it is still above it, so it is already overbought, but it is above the point where we can take shots. So that's why only you do scalping, but no swing trading as of now with ES or NQ, GC, silver. So only if it says bullish above so and so target, then that is where you can put a target for the long opportunities. But now if it is telling bearish below, that means it is telling that already it moved so much high. There might be a possibility of a drop, but only take a sell only if it goes below 68.91. Take a sell on GC only if it goes below 43.87. Until that point of time, it did a breakout of the previous resistance. So it is bullish as of now. Only if it comes all the way, drops here, then it will come all the way to the bottom. Otherwise, it is trending bullish. So like that, you have to understand the table and you take the swing trades. Whereas the other indicator is we use FLM, RLM, or so every day I share the levels. You have to just put those levels. Once you put the levels, so again you mainly use your T5 and then your. So if you want, you can also. So this table, sometimes what happens is we think like it is overbought, it may drop. But as long as the table is telling by recommendation, that means so there are so many visual clues for you to tell you what is the overall trend, right? We all know trend is friend, right? Trend is your friend. So you have to go based on the trend. Even though you have buy opportunities, sell opportunities, it is always better unless it is a range market, it is moving just sideways. It is always better to focus on one direction rather than focusing on buy and sell. If the trend is very bullish, so how to know whether the trend is bullish or bearish? One is by looking at the clouds, you know the trend is bullish, right? If the clouds are green and blue, that means the overall trend is bullish. The second way is by looking at the dots with each candle. If the dots are green, that means the trend is bullish. The third way is by looking at the table, you see that there is a buy recommendation. That means it is telling that oh, there are so many factors which are looking bullish. Your RSI is bullish, MACD is bullish, EMA1, EMA2, EMA3, all different EMAs and moving averages are bullish. Your CCA is bullish, your VWAP is bullish. Because of so many factors, it is telling, okay, only watch out for the buy signals. So number one, number two, number three, and your T5 is also green, completely green. That means you mainly look for the buy opportunities. If you get a sell, you ignore it. There are so many tickers, right? You don't need to just trade GC. If GC is looking little choppy or something or neutral, then you can look at something else. So wherever you have all this confluence, your clouds are green, your buy recommendation, your dots are green, your T5 is green. That means that is the best one to go for longer. You have all perfect confluence. All different indicators are telling gold is bullish. All different indicators are telling silver is very bullish. Silver is going up and up, further up. So by recommendation, clouds are green and blue. Your T5 is green. So when you have all these things, then you mainly watch out for the buy opportunity, right? Your sell just for 10 15 minutes it stayed, and then again it went up for nearly 1 hour. You got a sell, it only stayed for 5 10 minutes, your buy is nearly for 1 hour. That means your buy opportunities are better here, right? If you take a sell, suddenly you get into a meeting or something, or you suddenly you look into some other ticker, already it started going up. So that's why always better you focus on the trend. So if you are doing it in US, non-US time frame, right? US market is generally from 8:30 to 3 p.m. Central every day. If you are doing it any other time, you look at 3 minutes. If you are doing between US time frame, you look at 5 minutes, and then you take the trades. So you are looking at multiple confluence. You are looking at the cloud colors. You are looking at the buy recommendation. You are looking at the T5 color. Based on that, you mainly take the opportunities using the RLM or FLM or SLM. You focus on those type of signals. So here your sell only for 5 10 minutes. Your buy nearly for 1 hour. It was going up and up. So earlier also we had clouds, we had dots, but we added one more table here so that you know now you have so many things telling you it is bullish. By recommendation, clouds, dots. So your chance of making mistake is less. So if you want to be profitable, then only focus based on the confluence. If every the clouds are bearish, right, orange and red. If your dots are red, if you get a sell recommendation, that is where you look for the sell opportunities. Otherwise, if all the things are telling it is bullish, you only watch out for the buy opportunities. So like that, we use the FLM or RLM, SLM. So you have to go and add the files. Then you see all the resistance and support levels. So when you add that input, now I also developed another indicator which will give you those. So when you put the future daily levels, it will automatically tell you. So your resistance 44, 29, 39, 46, 59. Your support levels are 4409, 4398. These are all your. So even without you inputting these values, it will dynamically calculate what are your resistance and support levels. You don't need to put anything here. It automatically looks at the current price. Based on that, it will tell you your resistance and support levels. Silver and JC, as I mentioned, if it drops below that, yeah, mostly we may see a drop overnight with silver, but for now, better you don't take short in the. So if it goes all the way below this price, 68, then it will come all the way to 67, and then. But yeah, as of now, the trend is looking bullish. Same thing, right? Tomorrow, So if you want to just focus on swing trades, right, minimum until you become confident. So best thing you do is, if you are someone who don't want to take too many trades, you want to just take one or two trades. So whenever, for example, it came to bullish tag and turn, it came all the way to the bottom, then you do bull puts. So 67.30, target is 68.53. That means tomorrow SPX will go all the way to 68.53, and then again we may see a drop. So you got a bullish tag and turn. So you can do 1 day, 2 day, 5 day expiry trades. Whenever you get a bullish tag and turn, you see this is once SPX starts from 67.30, this is the target. So once it hits the target, there is a possibility for a reversal. So tomorrow it will go all the way to 68.53, and then again we may see a drop. So tomorrow if we get a bearish tag and turn, then you can do the SPX bear calls. So whenever it is you get a bullish tag and turn, T5 also came to the bottom, started going up, you do the bullish, right? You can buy the calls, you can do the bull puts, right? But don't take for the same day expiry. If you are not an active trader, you cannot quickly do scalping. Then always, whenever you get a bullish tag and turn, whether you get it here or here, you are doing for minimum 1 day to maximum 5 days. So that means once you get a bullish tag and turn, if you wait for 2 3 days, the price will go all the way up. So for example, tomorrow if you get a bearish tag and turn, yeah, it went all the way to the top. If you get a bearish tag and turn, you can buy the bear call, you can do bear calls, or you can buy the puts for Tuesday or Wednesday. Then by Tuesday, Wednesday, again you will see a nice drop. So you don't need to keep watching the charts throughout the day. So that is where you can hold the swing trade. In next 2 3 days, if there is a nice drop on SPX, you can make nice profits. So you always look if there is a bullish tag and turn, if T5 is at the bottom, that means from 67.30 it will go all the way to 68.53. Tomorrow we may see a bearish tag and turn from 68.53, it may come to 6800 or something. So you can do either bear calls or you can do puts tomorrow on SPX. So if you are a scalper, then we may do day trading or for the same day expiry, but you have to write, for example, okay, price went all the way to the resistance and then started dropping. So we took some bear calls, we took profits. But if you are not a trade trader, you are not looking at the charts, suddenly, right, it came all the way from 68.40, it came all the way to 68.24. And then suddenly in last 5 10 minutes, it went up. That means if you are not watching the messages or if you are not watching the charts, so we took 68.40, 68.35. That would have made 100% because price stayed below 68.35. We also took 68.25, 68.30. So if you did not close the trades, when I mentioned it came all the way down, you book profits, then you would have lost on the trade. So if you are not a day trader, better you focus only on the tag and turn indicator. Right? RLM is mainly for your scalping or day trading in the lower time frame. Right? T5 went all the way to the top, then started dropping. So we took shots. It came all the way down, 15 20 points down. But you have to be quick to book the profits. If you're not a day trader, you just look at the SPX tag and turn. Your risk is low. You put it on 30 minutes and then see, okay, what is the trend? Okay, the trend is bullish. Okay. Then you only focus on the buy signals, buy opportunities. Right? Only when you get a bearish tag and turn, and then you will get that, okay, this is bearish below so and so, target is so and so. Then you look for the bear opportunity, right? Bear signals or puts. So as I explained earlier, again, right, whatever ticker it is, NVIDIA, you got a bullish tag and turn, and then right, you got T5 came to the bottom, price went all the way to the top. So that means tomorrow we may see, right, here you have a lot of sellers. Sometimes it may go little bit above this target, but right, you don't want to wait until last minute. Even $10 move within one day is a very good opportunity. You can buy calls, you can do bull puts on Nvidia. It may either come reverse here or it may go a little bit up and then start reversing from 186. So whenever you see bearish tag and turn tomorrow, then you can do puts or you can do bear calls on Nvidia. Otherwise, until you see bearish tag and turn, you don't take any sell opportunity, short opportunities. So as of now, T5 is still bullish. So it is still going up. It may go all the way to the top. And then whenever you get a sell signal here, you get a bearish tag and turn here. Then you watch out for the puts. Yeah, if you want, you can also use price pulse. It will also tell you where the sellers are. No price came all the way to the premium zone. Price went all the way to the discount zone on Friday. Touched the discount zone. Went all the way to the top now. So maybe tomorrow it will go touch somewhere at the top and then start dropping. So our RLM, FLM, SLM or tag and turn, price pulse, these are the main indicators we use along with T5 confluence. So now price went all the way to the top. It may touch this 183, 184 and then we may see a reversal. So this is your trend line support. This is your trend line reversal. It will touch this and then drop tomorrow. No, if you are every candle represents 30 minutes of price action here. When you are looking at 30-minute time frame, that means every candle is 30 minutes. If you are watching in 5 minutes, that means every candle is 5 minutes. So if you are a scalper day trader, you look in 5-minute candles, but you want to hold the trades for long time, right? If it for a personal account, always good you do watch out for 30 minutes. Because prop accounts, you cannot hold more than a day. You have to close the trades by end of the day. That's why you go for a smaller time frames. But whenever you want to do in your personal accounts, always look the 30-minute time frame, and you can either buy the stocks, buy the futures, buy the currencies, buy the cryptos using 30-minute time frame, using the buy signals and sell signal, right? Your bullish tag and turn is like a buy signal. Your bearish tag and turn is like a sell signal. So, so this is where you got a bearish tag and turn. Your T5 went to the top, then it dropped. So this is like a sell opportunity. This is like a buy opportunity. Yeah, if T5 is still green, then better you wait for the you wait for some more time until the T5 also get the confluence. Better you give some time. If you get a T5 confluence and bearish tag enter or bullish tag enter at same time, then they are the perfect opportunities. But if T5 is still green, if you get a bearish tag enter, that means there is no confluence. Suddenly you may get a bearish and then suddenly it may go further up. So better you don't take the trades. And once you get a bearish tag enter and T5 sell, then you can hold for minimum 4 5 hours on the same trade. So yeah, that's it everyone. Watch the recording once or twice. You will understand how to use RLM or FLM, SLM. So the logic is same. We use 5 minute RLM, FLM, SLM or mainly for day tradings, right? If you want to take multiple more opportunities, you are a trader who can, right, who are not so busy with your office work, or you want to make trading as your full-time career, then RLM, FLM, SLM along with T5, that is the best opportunity, right? That will give you more opportunities every day. You will have minimum with SPX itself, you can have minimum two trades minimum on an average every day. But if you are more of a person who is busy with your meetings, you don't want to keep watching the charts throughout the day, then SPX tag and turn along with 30-minute time frame, that is the best one. So you have to, right, you know better about your timings, your work schedules, all those things. So you have to decide which indicators are best for you, which type of trading is best for you. If you are someone who cannot quickly enter and exit, then better you only focus on the 30-minute time frames. You only take the swing trades. If and then if SPX is bullish, then you only watch for the bull puts or you only watch for the calls. Right? You can do calls on SPY, you can do calls on QQQ, you can do calls on SPX, you can do on TQQ. If now price went all the way to the top, so tomorrow you can expect that we may see a drop with SPX. That again tomorrow, let us say you have a huge drop on SPX, NVIDIA, all those things. Then even before the market opens, if price is somewhere at the bottom, then you can expect that SPX will go up on the day. Right? I hope it is making sense for everyone. By looking at whether are you close to the bottom. So this is your bottom of the band. This is your top of the band, right? This is the target for the long opportunity. So by looking at this, you can understand whether SPX can drop or can go up. So on Friday, it came all the way to the bottom. Then it started going up. So how to take vertical spreads iron condors? It depends on each broker. So Vishal, which or Soham, which one you are using? Which brokerage you are using? Okay, Charles Webb. Okay. Pawan, which indicate which plan you have? When did you subscribe? I don't remember. Yeah, RLM is only for members who have minimum 6 months access. You can get FLM or SLM. Yeah, trade year SPX price might look different. You always watch what is the price on trading view. Based on that, you can take the trades. And Srini, you have to use on October 19th, I gave you the levels. You have to use those levels and you have to put the levels. So whatever levels I gave on December 19th, you have to paste those levels here. Mm. So home you can share your screen. I will explain how to take the trades in Charles Web. If you have Thinkorswim, you can share your Thinkorswim. I will explain how to do vertical spreads or iron corners. Gold is going further up.
Hey, Kishore, give me 2 minutes. I'm just going to open up the desktop for the question.
Yeah, Purvi, please go ahead. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Sure. I actually have three indicator plan, Kishore. Can you remove MTF and add tag and turn? I posted my ID also. Yeah, that's all. And also, whenever we see, it's already there.
Yeah,
Mm,
you just log out and log in.
Okay, probably you gave today only, but okay. Not sure. Maybe I requested earlier. Probably you took it already. Okay. Other question I have is whenever you see the indicator, right, bullish tag and turn or bearish tag and turn, T5 is kind of turning green or red based on the flow, probably after half a day or the next day. So whenever we get the alert, so you want us to just wait for one day and then take the.
Yeah, when you have both showing the same direction, better to take it here.
Okay, okay. Okay, let me check the indicator that you added. If in case I have questions, I'll ask you.
Sure. So Pawan and others, so if you are on visa also, the prop firms should not be a problem. I will send a video from Rahul and Uma also. So they mentioned as long as, because most of the time we do prop firm trading in the evening time. So that should not be any issue when you're trading after your work. As long as your payroll is being generated, you're doing your main job. And if you're doing this as a, you can buy stocks, you can make profits, you can do options, you can make profits, you can do prop firms, you can. So it is like you are not getting a salary from the prop firms, right? If you are getting a salary, then that is a problem. But if you are making some side income by doing stocks or options or futures through prop firms, that should not create any problem. Right? If you are not doing your main IT job and doing only prop firms, that can be a problem. But you are, as long as your payroll is going on, you are doing your whatever is the right objective for the H1, as long as that is being fulfilled, then there should not be any problem. So yeah, I'll send that video. Rahul is one of the top attorneys in US. He mentioned that yeah, there should not be any issue as long as your main job is going on. Because as you know, the situation is getting more and more tough for H1Bs. Minimum, this is your plan B, something. Yeah, because now we know visa appointments are getting cancelled, or in in few days they may increase the labor laws that unless you make 200K, 300K, your extensions may become a problem. So minimum you are taking this time learning so that wherever you can do these things. Whether you are in India or US or wherever you are, or you make nice money, you get a gold card or something using this money. Because if you're in H1, even if we wait 30, 40 years, the chances of getting green card is very, very minimal. So minimum use this and learn, practice, and then try to make that $1 million and get a green card much faster rather than, because yeah, we all know how the job market is. It is, yeah, if you depend on one income, one IT income, then it is very, very difficult situation now. Yeah, if you want, you can set an appointment with Rahul or others. They will also guide you the same. But I'll also watch out for that video and send you that link. Rahul Reddy from Reddy and Newman. Yeah, they are one of the top attorneys in US. Rahul and Emily. So I scheduled many immigration sessions this year where we advised everyone not to travel. Yeah, you know how the things are going on now. with the travel. So unless it is emergency situation, health issues for parents or something, don't plan to travel. So RLM is basically it is a combination of FLM and SLM. It is a premium indicator. So if you are above 6 months, if you get 6 months or more, then you get RLM. Otherwise, FLM is only for futures, SLM is only for stocks. RLM you can use for both futures and stocks.
Hey, Kishore. Yeah, I'm ready with that 10% desktop version. Go ahead, share it.
Yeah, just a minute. Yeah, Venkat, please go ahead. Do you have any questions?
I was going to ask you about this SL, Kishore. I have not seen SL come through in my FLM indicator. Am I missing something?
Sorry, I didn't get your question. What do you mean by?
So when we get a strong buy, we see this indicator show as S buy, right?
Mhm.
And in the same way, if we get a strong sell, I was hoping I would see something called S sell
Right.
when one of the tickers is very bearish. But
Mhm.
I don't remember seeing that as sell. Maybe I'm doing something wrong on my indicator, or I don't know if that
Yeah,
feature is
because
available.
the trend was, let me show you some examples. So, you you want to check with ES or which one you're looking now?
I generally trade MNQs, Kishore.
Yeah, let's go to MQ.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I see that as sell there.
Yeah, here you got SL. So here you got SL, right? When the clouds are bearish, completely bearish, your T5 is also bearish. You get a strong sell.
Strong sell. Okay, got it. I'll check that out, Kishore. I mean, if I have to delete and add the indicator, I'll do that.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, Raj, do you have any questions?
Hi, Kishore Garu. So I'm following up on the question I posted in the chat window. So I look at TNT tag and look at the levels, and I take trades for the SPX, right? But then in the Trader Pro, I realized much later that the ratings are not matching. I am not understanding. Is Trader Pro delayed, or why is it different?
They show some simulated values there. So that's why you always look at the trading view numbers. Based
Okay.
on that, you take the bear. So don't look at the trader values and don't look at the bear calls or based on those values.
I see.
Yeah,
Yeah, but even at the
you-
end of the day, it is not matching. That is what I'm surprised.
no, overall you make profits or loss based on how the SPX closed, based on the values which you see in trading view.
Yeah. So, for example, on Friday it closed, right? Trader Pro is saying SPX closed at 6824.73, whereas in TradingView it is different.
Again, right, SPX, whether you took for every third Friday, you have two types of expiry.
Okay.
Right, one is end of the day expiry, which is your weekly expiries, and you have monthly expiry.
Right. I took end of the day.
So
Okay. Last.
if you
Okay.
took a weekly expiry, then 6834.49 is the expiry. So based on that, they will calculate the profit and loss.
Okay.
But if you took, there will be something like a morning 7 o'clock expiry. So Friday morning 7 o'clock, they see what is the value.
Yeah.
Based
Yeah.
on that,
Right. I
based
didn't
on
take
that,
that. Yeah.
mm,
I didn't take that Kishore Garu, but right now when I logged into Tradia Pro, it is still telling me SPX is at 6824.73, which is very different, right? 10 points differently than what
Right,
is.
but that is a simulated value. But
Oh,
check whether your profit and loss is calculated. They send you an email showing like
okay.
what is the P&L. So, or they show you. Uh, so if you took let us say you took 68.35, 68.40 bear call, then you
Okay.
should make all the 100% profit, whatever credit you collected, 190 or 200. All that is 100% yours.
I see. I see. So Tradia
Or
Pro never shows actual data?
yeah, they don't show the exact numbers. They always show the simulated value.
Oh, okay. Okay. So we have to be careful about that then. I see.
Yeah, that's why we need to look at what is the value in SPA, value in trading view. Based on that, you use those numbers to take the trades.
Okay. And also SPX, I was using CBOE, you are using CFD. So both of them are very same, but doesn't matter, I guess.
Right, yeah.
Okay,
Mm,
okay,
we can use
okay,
one of these.
okay, okay. All right. Thank you, Kishore garu.
Sure. Yeah, Rajshekar, please go ahead. Yeah, iPhone, please go ahead. Yeah, Tamil Selvan, do you have any questions?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, so when I check other stocks, like Nvidia, Corewave, or anything, but it is not moving as SPX or ES, right? So I have been trading ES for like 6+ months. These indicators are like it is following these indicators correctly. But the other stocks, for example, I don't know when to short or when to get in. Can you explain stocks example? I have like a TNT or
Right.
with any.
So for any indicator or for any software for manual trading or automation, whatever it is, you need liquidity. So
Okay.
when the
Rahul,
liquidity volumes
you
are
put
good,
in blood
then
there. Sure.
buy signals, sell signals, they work better. So when the liquidity is less, your volumes are not good enough, then the softwares will not work, right? If it is very choppy or if it is not moving up or down. So that's why generally we look at SPX, SPY, QQQ, or Meta, Nvidia, Tesla. These are the tickers where every day you will have millions of transactions. There will be millions of buyers and sellers. The volume will be always good.
Okay.
That's why, right, even I wanted to share this. There are certain stocks for which this tag and turn works better. So there are some stocks which are choppy. For them, your tag and turn may not work exactly. So I'll send this watch list.
Okay. So how do you pick these stocks? Like, is it like you change every week, or it's like mostly you use only these kind of this list only?
Yeah, we'll use this list. So there is a list where you have tickers with good amount of volume. So you like Micron, Starbucks, Marvel, Amazon,
Yeah.
FedEx. These are some of the major. So even you have 5,000 stocks. Out of those 5,000, these are some 50, 60 stocks where you have better volumes.
Okay.
So yeah, if you can focus on this list, we can make the.
Okay. So which one, like I have price pulse and TNT. If I want to go long, which time frame is good? I don't want to hold like overnight one. Mostly start in the day or like close within a day.
So generally, I suggest 30 minutes is good if you want to be a stocks buyer or if you want to
Okay.
do options. 30 minutes is a good time frame with
But if
TNT.
okay, so if
Because
I go 30
if you go
minutes, how
lower
long?
time frames, you will have more fake signals. When you
Yeah,
are going 30 minute, 1 hour or higher time frames, you will have better better quality signals where the trend will go in the same direction for much longer time. So if you do that, so for example, you take 30 minutes within first 1 hour, if you get a signal, you can take it and then you close the trade by end of the day.
okay, okay.
But
So
if you
even
get at the end of the day, you get a signal in last half an hour, 1 hour, then you can, if you don't want to take overnight risk, then you don't take the trade. But
okay,
within first 1 hour, you get any bullish tag and turn or bearish tag and turn, then you take the opportunity. By end of the day, minimum you will make 20-30% profits.
okay, okay, got it. But 30 minutes if I go and if I want to stay longer. So so typically like which expiry should I take, like weekly or like next month one, 30 days or 14 days?
Generally,
Which,
you take if you're minimum 5 days from the day you are trading
okay,
for stocks, right? If you're doing this, if the expiry, right? If you're doing SPX by QQQ, you do minimum 1 day expiry. That should be 1 day difference.
okay, like
That
tomorrow's
means,
one.
yeah. Now, if you're taking
Okay,
tomorrow, then you do for Tuesday, right? Let us say
oh,
tomorrow you get a bearish tag and turn.
okay,
Sometime tomorrow at around 10 a.m., 10:30 a.m., it may go a little bit up, and then we may get a bearish tag and turn. Then you do the Tuesday expiry.
okay,
So you can hold until Tuesday, but for example, tomorrow itself, let us say there is a nice drop.
okay,
Then by end of tomorrow itself, you can take 70-80% profit. So if you are doing 10 contracts, you take profit on 7 or 8. You hold two
okay,
contracts.
okay, got it.
Or you see that it is still choppy, going very slowly, then you can hold until Tuesday. You can book more profits on Tuesday.
Okay,
But
because
otherwise,
sometimes,
mhm.
yeah, so those pullbacks are we're not able to hold. So feel like it may reverse, or so that thinking only keep losing more on those
Right,
pullback.
but your T5 is completely bullish. So that's where you are looking at two different. You are not just focusing here. You are also looking at this one. So this is
Okay,
completely bullish.
okay,
So this, even though there is a pullback, it went up 3-4 candles. It went up, small pullback, went up, small pullback, went up, pullback. So it will never go in one direction, right? It always
okay,
goes up, pullback. So now again it will go all the way to the top. Again starts dropping, some small pullback, drop, pullback. So
okay,
whenever you see this, then you can also do two MES long
okay,
or two MNQ long. So you don't get worried because of the pullbacks.
okay. Yeah, got it. And one last question, Kishore. So in personal account, I'm also doing futures. I take only like either a couple of MES or MGC. One question is, do I really need to put a stop loss in personal account?
Yeah,
Let's say,
it's always good to put a stop loss
okay,
because you never know, right? There is sudden news somewhere. So yeah, it all depends on your account size also. If your account is very big, then it is okay. But otherwise, it is always better to have something so that it won't hit your margins or something. So if
okay,
your trend is very bullish, so for little time frame, it tried to drop, but again buyers took the control. So if you have a stop loss here, right here you got a bearish target, then you have a stop loss little bit above that.
yeah,
If it dropped all the way, you expected further drop, but it started going up. So now you are booking a small loss here. Then
okay,
you wait for the next bearish tag enter.
okay. Yeah,
Only
this
when it
is what, yeah, I'm not doing so. I leave as it is because it's a personal account. Then anyways, gold is up. Then thinking that it might come down. So I thought, okay, if it goes too much up, then I can average in the top. But
yeah,
yeah, I
because
think
here
small loss.
Yeah, if you take a small loss, then you wait for the next opportunity. Rather than as the loss gets bigger and bigger, you get more panic and you would exactly sell, you take a stop loss after it hits much bigger and then immediately it will start dropping.
Correct.
Rather than that, if you're shorting here, if your stop loss is here, then you are taking a loss. And then whenever it drops, again you cover that, right?
Okay.
Because your money is stuck now.
Yeah.
You can use some other opportunity. You have so many other tickers. You will have so many other opportunities rather
Okay.
than you only depending on one GC or something.
Okay. Because I do only those four: ESNQ, GC, Silver. Silver also, as you said earlier, it is very volatile. Sometimes suddenly it spikes, then each small spike gives more loss. So mostly I'm doing these three only: ESNQ and gold, which is moving good.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, but better always. That's why you have that PFC flip. That means initially sellers took the control, but buyers took the control again. So
Okay.
whenever you get that flip, that means again it is bullish now. So you take a stop loss here whenever you see the flip,
Okay.
and then you wait for the next bearish tag enter. Because here now your loss is maybe 203, but you kept on holding it, and then your loss is becoming $1,000, $2,000.
Correct.
So
Okay.
it may drop, but if you have a small account you are holding, then it will hit your margins. They'll automatically close your trade with a
Yeah.
bigger loss.
Okay. Yeah. That
If
is
you
correct.
have a 100,000 or 200,000, you have only one contract, two contracts. Maybe by tomorrow, day after, it may again come all the way down, break this point. But until that time, you'll be unnecessarily losing other opportunities. You'll be thinking about this one.
Yeah, that is actually a good explanation, Kishore. Thank you. Because I used to hold thinking that it is a personal account, anyways, it will drop at some point. But yeah, taking a small loss, then move to another one or other opportunity is a good one.
Yeah, yeah.
Kishore garu, I have related question here. So the flip signal, if you are in the 30-minute time frame, will it show the moment it happens or will it wait for the 30-minute candle?
You will get an alert immediately whenever it happens. Whenever this price breaks this, right, this is your resistance level. It tried to go below the resistance and then again it went above the resistance. That means it is a breakout. Then immediately you will receive a notification that there is a flip from bearish to bullish. Then you take a stop loss. Then whenever you get the next bearish tag and turn, then you can minimum it will come all the way. This will become support now.
Oh,
So
okay. Okay.
that's why it is telling only if it goes below this price. Until that time, the trend is bullish. It breaks this resistance, then it will come all the way down. Otherwise, it will come till this point and then again go further.
Okay. So we have to put an alert to get the flips then.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you can add a alert. So if we go and look at the alerts, you have TNT combo, you have the PFZ flip reversals. So you can, once you put that, then suddenly if the trend is changing again back.
I see. I see. Okay. Thank you, Kishore garu.
Kishore, can you share that list of stocks for TNT to use?
Yeah, I post it in the premium channel.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not
just
part of
with
options
this,
premium. I'm part of a futures premium.
You're part of futures premium.
Yeah. That futures level, right? We get like 2 channels we have for futures.
Mm-hmm.
Um, uh, I'm just checking the name. Yeah, Algo bot alerts, another one.
Yeah.
Ninja trading bots. Yeah, got it. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
This way is tag and turn. We can keep checking for stocks also, and go to personal account and just follow the trend should be good enough, right? It doesn't have to be only futures in this trading view, right? Sure.
That is right, yeah. We can do with anything. Yeah. So
Okay.
you can buy. So that's what I told you, right? For example, Nvidia, you got a bullish tag and turn.
Mhm.
Then you
So
buy
what are
the
the
Nvidia.
sorry, what are the list you shared that covers all chip stocks and FANG stocks and everything?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, this covers all the major stocks.
Okay.
Can you go to the next one? Yeah, or
Yeah,
iPhone, you have
Kishore.
any? Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, no, this is Rajul here. I know I only have the SLM. I'm not, if you can just give me the RLM because I'm on a 6 month plan. Uh,
What is your username?
Rajul03.
Yeah, I gave it you. Log out and log in. You should see.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Why did you subscribe? What plan you have? Yes, Sunil, do you have any questions?
Yeah, Kishore. So just like on the alerts, can you show how we can get the alert to either phone or email? I know the alerts come on the trading view, especially for long when we are either on personal accounts when we are doing
You
either
can
long
go to notification
send. Oh,
and
where
you
do
can
you
put
go for the notification? Oh, in the alert itself. Oh, okay, okay,
yeah,
okay.
the alerts itself, wherever here you have the alerts. So just go to notification and you can say
Oh,
notify
okay.
in app, send email.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you, thank you. And as far as I mean, I think I passed that taking stop loss on silver now. I should have put it on Friday. I actually shorted it on Friday just before the market closed when it was around 67.40, thinking it'll go down.
Right, right.
Trying to wait for another one before I add another one and average it out or just wait it out because it's almost 3% difference. I'm debating whether I should take it or just wait. Because
Yeah,
Friday, when the market closed, we had a uh,
right.
roughly
Yeah,
around that point. I thought, okay, I'll just let it run on Monday. But there was some positive news on the pricing of both gold and silver couple hours back.
right, right. Yeah,
That's what
because of that, it is
that is what
very
is
right. That's the reason it's always better to have that stop loss thing. But
yeah,
so again, what is your account size? If you have much bigger cushion, then you can hold it. Otherwise, you better take a stop loss and cover it with something else.
got it. Okay.
Yeah, if you have a smaller account, better you take stop loss. Otherwise, if you don't close, they will automatically close
Yeah, 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 yeah.
with much bigger loss.
Got it. But overnight, do you see it coming 68 change somewhere, or you think it might go for a day or two before it starts coming down?
As of now, yeah, it is definitely overbought now. That if you see T5, it is consolidating at the top here.
Yes.
So yeah, mostly we should see minimum until 68 either today or tomorrow.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. So if you have a very big, so you can see overbought, overbought, overbought.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
what
just
I'm waiting for because it's been overbought. It tried getting a sell signal again. It is crossing it by itself. So
right.
okay. Even stocks also are looking bullish tomorrow for Monday.
Most of them are overbought now. If you
Overbought.
look at, because if you watch SPX, because based on SPX, you can determine nearly it is a
It's
bit
on the
lower.
mark, yeah. Because even Bank of America's algorithm gave a sell on stock. That's why I was like,
Yeah, mostly we may see a drop tomorrow because even if you see Nvidia also it is close to the resistance now. And so if Nvidia, Meta, all these things drop,
yeah,
then
Tesla also is at the top. So
yeah, then we may see a reversal with SPX tomorrow. If SPX drops, then most of the good company stocks drops.
yeah. Okay. Thank you, Kishore.
You can share your screen now.
Yeah. Okay, Kishore, can you finish screen?
Yeah, I can see it here. So you
Okay,
don't
so
have that one. You don't have Thinkorswim. Can you open Thinkorswim rather than the
that will
browser?
that's fine.
Because, yeah, always client applications are preferred over the browser.
Okay. Mm,
Near the bottom, you have Thinkorswim, right? It is on the beside the Outlook. Yeah. So, for example, you open 22nd December. Let us say tomorrow we get a bear call. You can from strikes from 6 you can change it to 12 or 14. That strikes you have, right, in between calls and puts.
Yeah. So okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then just click on the side. Should get updated, but let us say tomorrow we are expecting SPX to drop, or tomorrow we see a bearish tag and
Okay.
tag. Then either if you want to close on the same day, you can take for 22nd, or you can always go for 23rd December. If you want low risk, then you go for 23rd December.
Okay.
So let us say we are expecting 68, 20, and 25. Then you
Mhm.
go to, even instead of at the spread you have single, right? You can change that to, so go to that option chain. Yeah. There you can change it to vertical.
Okay.
So for example, if you want to do 68, 30, 35 bear call,
Mm-hmm.
then so because you are doing bear call, you have to go towards the call side, which is the left side. Your puts are on the right and your calls are on the left side. So wherever you see 68, 30, 35, yeah, go and click on the sell. So if you go to the bid and ask, you see buy, sell.
That way, so that's fine. Pretty slow. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, come
Okay.
down to that 68, 30, 35 row.
Mhm.
Wherever you see 68, 30, 35, yeah. And then yeah,
Okay.
scroll to the left side. Yeah, if you go to that bid and ask, you have columns, right? Bid column, ask column. Yeah,
Correct.
come down.
Correct.
Yeah, yeah.
What does this signify now?
You go to that 68, 30, 35 row and a bid column. Yeah, there you right click and then you do sell. Click on you do sell. You select sell. Now right click and select sell there. So here you can see that you are selling 68.30 call and you are doing 35 call.
Okay.
Right, for tomorrow's for 23rd December, and you are collecting $350 as a credit. So for every
Oh,
contract you are collecting 350. That means if SPX stays below 68.30 by Tuesday end of the day, then all that money is yours. Your risk is 150, but your reward is 350.
got
If it goes above 68.35, then you will lose 150. But if it goes below 68, because we know that it is already close to the top of the band.
Yeah.
So more, whenever you get a SPX tag and turn, then you will go and take a trade.
Mhm.
Then, yeah, if it drops all the way somewhere to the midpoint, you can wait until the expiry. Then you keep all the 350. Or whenever it drops some 10, 20 points, you take some profits. You take 70%, 80%, and you hold one or two contracts.
Okay.
And then you can book the
So
profits.
this is what you meant by vertical spread, right? Basically, what you always
Right.
post it on the okay.
Right. Yeah. If you're doing bear calls, you click on the call side. If you do bull
Got it.
puts, you do it on the put side.
Anniversary. Yeah, let me try a couple of things like this tomorrow.
Yeah.
Good, thanks.
Yeah. Anyone has any other questions? Yeah, Rashika, do you have
Sure.
any
How do
questions?
we add the list that you shared for TNT? Can we directly upload it to our TradingView account?
Yeah, you have to just click on the link, and then you have to on that page. There will be something called save as watch list. Once you click on the button, you can yeah, it will get added to your trading view.
Okay. So I clicked on the list you shared. It opened on a browser on the TradingView account. So there only you're saying it's gonna show me an option to save it.
Yeah, if you want, you can share your.
Can I get option to share?
Mhm.
And Kishore, a quick question while the sharing comes up. Some time back, we did Upstart bear calls. I got that assigned at
This
$50.
one make a copy.
Bear calls or bull put? Did we do bull puts or bear
Full
calls?
puts, full puts.
Right,
And
yeah.
got assigned at $50. I'm still holding it. For last month also, I just did covered calls for $50. It's still not done. I'm planning to continue do that till it automatically gets sold for $50 or 52. You see that
Mm.
happening, or if you see, I mean, right now it is kind of tricky where it is still on a bullish TNT, but the target is still $48. So I'm trying to see whether I should take $200 loss and just sell it, or should I continue to do the covered calls till it gets 50 plus.
Yeah, I think it is overall bullish. You can hold it.
Hold it. Okay.
Yeah, it will go to 51 by tomorrow, day after.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Sure, thank you. I was able to save it.
yeah, you are able to save it. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, anyone has any other questions?
Hey, sure. It's outside of this call, right? I mean, on the tax strategy, how do you do that? You open a firm and you do all the sharing under the firm, or you know, to have less tax implications.
Yeah, you can open an LLC,
Mm-hmm.
and then if you take trades based on the LLC, then you have better tax advantage. Then you can show any expenditure as a right. For example, you go for a travel or something, you can show that as a you traveled to for a training or something. Mm. Or if you whatever you do, most of
You
them you
buy
can show.
you buy this service as well from you, right? You can show that as an expense as well. That works perfect.
Right. Yeah. All this from the gains you can get the tax advantage.
But then I'll have to go change all my personal account under that name then, right? That's
Yeah,
trading
you
account.
need to open a separate LLC account.
So is there a zero trade commission there also, or it's only for personal account?
Trades will be generally zero, but sometimes they charge for the data when you do in a LLC account.
It's account. Might have your questions on check later.
Yeah. Yeah, Kumar, please go ahead.
Hi Kishore garu. I sent an email for asking subscription for TNT. Can you please send me the link? How can I do the payment and then join in the paid group?
You mean, do you need the link to join the paid group or?
I want to make a payment and then take the boat TNT and then join the paid group and start with. And another question is, how much capital I need to have just to start up? Like say like the one of the spread SPY, the one you showed on the other case screen. So how much do I need to, and what platform do I need to do Thinkorswim or something else?
Yeah. So for first question, I sent a link on the Zoom channel, on the Zoom chat. You
Uh-huh.
can go to that ninja_apex_bot in Telegram, and then you will see where you can subscribe for the three indicators. Then you get the TNT, T5, those indicators. So for your second question, yeah, you can open account in any brokerage like Thinkorswim, or you can open in Tradier or Tradify or TradeStation. There are different brokerages. You can open in any one of them, and then if you have about 25K, that is better, so that you can do as many trades as you want. There is no limit on the number of trades you can do.
So
If you have,
if I
if you
want
have,
to, yeah,
Mhm.
sorry, go ahead. If I want to have a bear sell, then do I need to hold 100 stocks or I don't need
No,
to?
you don't need to hold any stocks. For SPX, there is no stocks or anything. You don't need to hold any stocks. You can just do as long as you have that. So you are when you are doing a 5 point spread, your maximum risk is $500 minus the credit you are collecting. For example, for tomorrow morning, if you do 68, 30, 35, you are collecting around 350. So now some platforms also have overnight trading, like Thinkorswim, IBKR. You can do overnight trades also. So when you do for next day, let us say you are collecting $350 on a 5 point spread. That means your maximum risk is $150. So tomorrow, if SPX stays below that 68.30, then all that 350 is yours.
Yeah, for the same spread, how much capital do I need to hold on the brokerage account?
So again, some brokerages allow if you have a cash account, even if you have $500, you can take one contract.
Oh, okay. I can do the bear call and then buy a new call, right? With just $500.
Right, one contract you can do. For every one contract, you need to have $500.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
if you want for the same thing, you want to do two contracts, you need to have $1,000. But some brokerages, they say that if you were to do that spreads or something, you need to have more than 25K. But some brokerages, they allow you even though you have, if you have a cash account, not a margin account, even if you have $500 or $1,000, they will allow you to do the trades.
What is that brokerage name? Whatever you suggest, the first, first on your list.
You can take in Trade Station.
Okay.
Trade Station or Tradier, they allow you to do, if you have a cash account, even if you have $1,000 also, you can do spreads.
So, Kishore, can we do spreads in cash account?
Yes, some brokerages, not all the brokerages allow that.
Okay, because I
Some,
tried in multiple brokerages, they don't allow.
yeah, IBK or Thinkorswim, they don't allow, but as long as, right, your max risk is 500, so as long as you have 500 in the account, they will allow you to trade. Even you can check with Robinhood also. I think they will allow you if you have a cash account and
In
if you
Robinhood,
take.
for doing spreads, it's supposed to be only margin accounts. I don't know what is the limit they are expecting, but that's what I see. No cash account.
So, a cash account, they don't allow even in Robinhood. But in IBKR, you need to have a $2,000 to do a spread. SB,
No,
yeah.
Yeah,
right.
Robinhood margin account should be 25,000 for day trades on SPX.
Day trades are okay, but doing for spreads also they need 25K.
No need. I do have like under 5K, I do spreads.
Okay.
In
Robinhood.
Robinhood?
Yes.
But if you do more than 3, or then you will get pattern day trading. So unless you have 25K.
No, we need to do only swing trades. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Swing
it depends. So I do a separate strategy. So I take a credit spread, and whenever it shows positive, I take a counter debit spread. So it convert as a butterfly. So you don't need to close it, and you might get max profit, or there won't be any loss. So I do it separately, but you don't have to close it.
got it. Okay.
If I take a 683035 bear call, if it goes to 6800, for example,
then you take a bull put.
No, I take a debit spread.
Debit spread. Okay.
Yeah. So the value is very less. So so if I get if I collect 325, for example, for that credit spread, if it goes down, I take 2530 68 2530 debit spread. It will be in hundreds. So I collected 300. I spend 100 to take a counter trade. If it goes up, I will get more profit. If it goes opposite direction also, I get $200 profit. I don't have to close it.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
But so you do, but mostly do you try taking like next day or the day after, or just every time, weekly,
No,
Friday calls?
I take a day one. I still don't confident on next day trades. Right?
So you
Unless
take
you close
day.
it.
Oh, if it
Take
is in
day one.
your direction, you just let it expire. Otherwise, you will add the counter one.
Correct.
Ah,
So I
okay.
see if it is going up instead of closing, right? So whenever Kishore says, okay, take a profit, if it goes to swing low or something, if it started going up, instead of closing, I take a counter trades.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Or I do opposite. So instead of doing a credit spread, I do a debit spread. The debit pull. I mean a put spread.
Put spread. Yeah.
Yeah, I buy for like 100, 125. If it goes down, then I do a bull put.
Bull put.
Yeah. It's like a butterfly only, but I do it in a separate time. As soon as I have a positive in the spread, then I do it.
Got it. Okay. Thank you. That's a good strategy.
Yeah, that's a very good one. Simran, if you get a chance, can you showcase that someday here? Your extension and how you place that strategy.
Me?
Yeah, I mean, whenever you get chance.
Yeah, if Kishore allows, yeah, I can show what I do. Maybe if it helps others.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Do
What?
you want to do now or you want to?
I can show now. I need like couple of minutes.
Sure.
So how can I share the screen?
You can join as panelist and then you can share.
Yeah, I'm sharing.
So sure, once I take a credit spread, right, can I immediately close it just taking the gain, or it's supposed to be until the end of the day?
Yeah, you can do. You can whenever you see profits, you can book it. You don't need to wait until expiry. Even after 10 minutes, 5 minutes, you can book the profits.
Okay. Okay.
So for example, what I do, so this is a tasty trade, but I do the same with all other platform. So I go and take, let's say vertical spread, right? So I sell 35 call. I buy 30 on I think 22 Monday one, right? If you see here, I collect 375, whatever, right? So this is a credit spread.
Call.
Yeah, call credit spread. So
Yeah.
fair call.
Yeah.
If I do it, it is 375.
Mhm.
And if the price is here, right? You see ITM.
Yeah.
This is the SPX price. I'm just moving this one. It is 6834. If you see the top, 6834 is here. So what happens is if it goes down around 6810, I see the indicator, the same thing, right? SPX. Okay. A different watch list I was using this. Okay, if I go here, right? If I go to SPX, if I see here, if it goes to one of the range, right? I know the range, or the same with the FLM. If it goes down, then let's say if it goes here, right? I immediately buy the debit spread. So now the value is less. So if I collect 35 and buy here, so it will be 380. But by the time if it goes there, what I do is I buy this one, I sell this. So it will be like sell the same price. 6830, I have two sell, this buy and this one, right?
Yeah.
So I do this. So it is like a upper side. Since this is here, it is showing 385. But if you go to this delta, buy and sell. Yeah. So it will be 285. Or so it depends, right? So I wait for sudden drop, then you will have a lesser one.
Yeah.
So I buy for like a 1.5 or even $1, I'm okay. Yeah. So this one I do only if I see if it has a chance to come up, or else I will leave it. The more time it goes, the more time it decays. So you will get it for less price. Or end of the day, you can leave it expire. Depends.
So basically, just to cover the decision is just before end of the day, whatever that 15-20 minutes, you need to make the decision whether you buy a bull put or a counter debit spread, or just let it expire, basically, depending
Correct.
on the direction,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So I do this just to protect, right?
Correct.
Because so this account I can sell. I have more than 25.
Correct,
But I
correct.
have another account that I cannot sell. So
Right.
that I do that one. So that actually helps. So even by chance, if it goes up, right? But luckily, if it closes here in 30, you will get more profit. So
Correct.
you collected 325 and you paid like a 150, but you will get like a 320 extra. 350 extra, right? Because if it
Got it.
closes
Yeah.
more than yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it depends. But mostly I do this. And in this account, right? So what I do is I take a bear call. And even Friday, not even Friday, and Thursday, I think it has like a wild swings. It goes down, then it went up, then it
Yeah.
goes.
Yeah. Correct.
What I do is I close only short calls. I don't close the long call. I actually double it. So let's say if I buy this, right? But that is riskier. But yeah, if I buy this, so I'm buying this for $24, right?
Correct.
So I sell for 24 and buying for 21. If it goes here, and if it is afternoon, then it will become very less price, maybe like $3 or $2, depends.
Hmm.
I immediately close this one. But the long one I don't close. I leave as it is, or I double it. I buy back. Let's say if I do 10 contracts, I buy back this 10. So I close the short one. Then again I buy this 10 more extra. Depends. So I average this one. And whenever for a small up, it doubles this one. So I can close half. Then you can keep the half, or you can close the half also, full one. So those days you don't have to close the entire thing. So
Yeah.
depends on
Yeah.
strategy.
But like depending on where it is, you close the short leg and try to average on the buy. So if there is a basically a price coming up, then the buy value increases and you can recover the short loss on the
Loss, right?
yeah,
I
yeah,
get double profit. That's what
double.
I'm.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it depends.
Correct,
So
correct.
depends the day of the day. So I think day before yesterday it didn't drop. So it went up. On Friday it didn't drop at all, right? It dropped only in last 5-10 minutes.
Correct. Yeah, on
This kind of
Friday.
days it will loss. If you
Yeah.
do this, then you will be in loss. But overall, I do this if this price, the buyback price is lesser price, $20 and all. I don't do.
Correct, correct. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like a 0.5 or 0.75. I do it. I take a risk.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But you have to be very vigilant here, right, for the strategy.
Yeah, I have multiple indicators to follow. So whenever I see buy, then I immediately do it.
Hmm.
Yeah, depend. I can watch the chart for entire day. So some people, again, as Kishore said, it depends on the people. If you cannot watch a chart, you leave as it is and wait for Kishore's call. If he says trim, then you trim it. That's it. Don't think anything. Or if you can able to watch the screen, then you can do whatever you want, right? So follow his alert, then you can either close it or take a counter one. So it depends what you do. But it is working for me. Those butterflies are also working, but I don't take count. I don't close the short one every day. But those kind of days in the morning time, if it drops suddenly, then I do it. If it drops afternoon, then I don't generally do, because I don't know how many days it went up to that level, right? So you will burn your longs if you average it, which means like you pay more, then you burn, then you come out. It is waste of time.
Right. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, for sharing it. Yeah, that's it, everyone. So yeah, we'll continue again in the morning. It's already 10:30.
Anything specific for overnight, Kishore? Natural gas? Short?
Yeah, as of now, only natural gas short is looking good.
So I can take micro on the natural gas and leave it there on the shop.
Yeah.
So what is a micro on natural gas? MNG? MNG?
Natural gas.
I never did micros on natural gas.
Yeah, it is MNC. Yeah.
MNG.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
And the target is, I think you told, right? Some three something. We can wait till that point, I guess.
You're right.
3.9. Okay.
3.929. Yeah. You can go a little bit
Above.
You can do 3.935 something. Yeah, mostly we'll see drop until 3.9596. You can put 3.96 is better. That is the midpoint. So minimum it will drop till 3.96.
This case, you always look at the 30-minute time,
Right.
right? For
Yeah.
overnight.
Right. Okay, sir. Good night and talk to you in the
Thank
morning.
you.